This is a good screen. I like the way this looks. Oh, if I could get this as like, just like a background. That'd be so sick. What kind of settings do we have? Voice on. Fuck yeah. How do I go back? Reset progress. Nope, not that one. So this has controller support? I'm just gonna use my mouse. Voice interjections. Yay. Dude, okay, so we'll just see what's on offer.
Yay!
Yay! And then I'll just make fun of it because I'm a jerk. How many of you are there? So this is a visual novel that's kind of designed to... This is Monster Prom. It's kind of designed to be played with friends. So maybe I'll try to rope Nelson into playing some of this one of these days. But until then, let's play single player and see kind of what you have on offer. Ooh, let's do a full game. I'm so bad at this. Let's do a full game. No, let's do a short game. I don't think so indecisive. Let's do a short game because I don't think I can really carry myself through this, and we'll try to do a full game. I'll do a full game at some point. Maybe I'll try to grab one Nelson Johnson to join me. It's spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Ooh, I want to be Fire Hair Lady. What monster girl is she? Because I'm into that. Red she. Oh, okay, cool. You can have a they pronoun. I want to be Red. That's a cool name.
Light it up!
Light it up! And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess. Wait, she's in high school? Okay, no. Sorry. I don't want it, no judgment. Who's as cute as she was genocidal. Fuck yeah. Damien Levey, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Oh shit. I'm on fire. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Stupid, honestly. Liam de Lion Court, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Same.
Yay!
Hey, Polygeist, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
Does that mean drugs? And Vera Oberlin, a mean self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. Merciless. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. That's not the way that we should be thinking about this. As I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. I wanted it to be like we were young and unafraid, and afraid. Welcome to the Monster Prom stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. What would be the coolest prize you could find in your box of cereal? A sample of a more nutritious breakfast option, so people are encouraged to stop eating that colorful crap. Fuck that. A tiny piece of sharp metal, so every scoop will be full of thrill and danger. The phone number of that sexy tiger on the front of the box. He's so passionate about breakfast and health that he's surely a great lover. So charming. Bold. Fanfic. Every Monday at 8. A radioactive possum just bit you. What superpower did you get? The superpower of always choosing the right combination of emojis to get the desired reaction from all people, seducing my loved ones, burning my enemies, settling any argument, and even conveying complex emotional thoughts. I could do with that power. That power sounds pretty rad. Probably rabies. I would go to the hospital immediately. The incredible power of writing fan fiction so compelling that the actual creators of the TV show decide to go with my ideas and crazy ships. Ooh, I like this emoji one. That's like directly appealing to me. So charming. I'm apparently just really charming. Your partner just gave you a cool gift for your anniversary, but you totally forgot. Quick, come up with an idea for a great gift. The abstract content. The head of their fiercest enemy. Anything on fire. Or a weapon. No. A weapon on fire. Oh, that sounds sick. Anything capable of leading them to an overdose of some sort. A pony. A silly toy that makes silly news. A pony. Ooh, shit. Uh-oh. I'm a charmer. I didn't intend for that to be that way. I'm kind of curious to know how this actually works as a co-op game, so I'll be sure to try to get... This is kind of, I will admit freely that this is not at all the way that they will really intend for you to play this. I plan on playing this a little bit more, and then, trying to play it with some other homies, so, we'll just go into this experience, in this video, knowing that they want you to play with other people. That's kind of why it's up there from the start. Auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves would have descended to give you oral sex, figurative. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. Ooh, okay. Without meaning to, you find yourself in conversation with Polly and Miranda, comparing the apps on your phones. What you got, Mary? What you got? Well, I got this game, Misunderstanding of Mobs. That's not a bad. That's not bad. I'm not entirely sure how to play, but I keep winning, so that's nice. I also got Scepter, which is like Uber, but for surfs instead of cars. And Spooner, which is like Grinder, but for silverware. I like my apps elegant and majestic. That's pretty cool, but do you have rap chat? It turns your messages into raps. Yo, that's so hype. I'm hype about everything in this game, dude. What fun apps do you have? Impress us with something rad. An app that can make tigers appear anywhere. There's nothing as majestic as a tiger. Just this one I made that turns... No, I want this tiger anywhere. Oh my head is swimming with the myriad uses of such an app. Same. Our royal zoo has been tigerless ever since all the tigers drowned in their underwater cages, which was immediately. We have been looking for... this is so... I'm in love with this. We have been looking for a way to replenish our supply ever since. I'm hoping... So here's the thing. I'm immediately just thinking, I hope that there are a lot of iterations of all of the dialogue, because if this starts to run dry, this will be, a less than fun game. I think it's really enjoyable, the first time. And maybe I want to just, try to save the experience as much as possible to play it with, a group of 4 that all haven't played it, and then we'll all try to experience as many new things as possible for the first time together. And it's just organizing that for me will be hard, but if you play this, do that, because that's clearly I don't know. If you have a group of friends that just all have the same kind of taste in funny things and cool and you're just similar, I feel like this is a thing you can enjoy, especially since my friends play a lot of board games. And kind of trying to play something that's not too dissimilar, but purely in a digital space, so it's just more accessible, would be super cool. Especially if this ends up being on something that's easier to bring around than a computer. I mean, I guess it's not that hard to run. I guess you can run on a laptop. So. How many real parties have you been to then, Polly? Miranda purchases the app and a bunch of raw meat while ordering new cages for her family to eat. Polly asks if she can borrow a tiger or two for her next party. What could go wrong? You gain +2 fun and +1 charm. I'm guessing my charm is associated with homegirl, just in general.
Let's do this!
Dude, I want to sit with, arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera. We're gonna court Miranda, all right? I think our charm is already such that, you know, we're there. Do you want to know what this one's for, Vera? No. I take that as a yes. Rose-shaped napkin fold is for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22. Miranda's hands move fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan. By contrast, the swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways. As a fashion enthusiast, I have never been so bored by a piece of fabric. Wow. And this is black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all the guests. Sounds sick. Sounds metal as fuck. Not very popular, the black swan folding. That's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested. Aggressively. You have to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Maybe you can spice up this interaction. You decide to show off your most impressive napkin fold. If you fold a napkin like this, it creates a self-aware napkin whose sole purpose is to fold more napkins. Alright. The writhing snake fold is for when it's time to leave Vera alone and stop explaining napkin folds. Ooh, okay, no. We gotta do the self-aware napkin. Look at it's folding everybody's napkins like a tiny... It looks like it's folding the other napkins into more self-folding napkins. Oh, shit. It's so efficient, sorry. Go, little napkin surf, be free. Aren't you worried this will turn into self-replicating napkin scenario, progressing geometrically until the world is nothing but napkins? Does that sound lovely? I'm glad that she's so, like, positive about everything. That's pretty cool. I'm leaving before the napkin folk take over the world. Ooh, romantic lunch. You can't hang out too long, though. You've got to stop those napkins before they take over the world. Ooh, evening. What does evening consist of? I guess I don't know where. What kind of square would go to... Let's go to the bathroom. And let's go to the library. Maybe cool things happen in there. That day you spent some time on the library PCs sending malicious spam emails in hopes of stealing other people's money. Same. Notavirus.net seems like a good website. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain +2 money. Sick. Money will become very important. You're fucking around on your cell phone when you see a couple of your classmates fucking around on their cell phones. Too, but louder and with more aggravation. Oh shit. Paulina, this is an institution of learning, and I'm finding it increasingly difficult to concentrate with you making tigers appear everywhere constantly. Wow, that really turned around. I find it simply abhorrent, the amount of money you are funneling into Tiger. When an app advertises itself as free, but then gets you addicted and causes you to end up paying more and more money, -99 monies at a time, that's just awesome. I mean, okay. I love exploiting the weak-willed, but I prefer when you do it with me. What's so special about Tiger anyway, that you're blowing all your money on it rather than investing in our schemes? The premium features are dope. You can design the stripes on your Tiger. I mean, this sounds pretty good. Can someone make the Tiger app? You can find out whether or not a tiger has super liked your profile and what pictures it's favorited. Don't get me wrong, it's not that I necessarily want to date a literal actual tiger. Literal actual. I just want to know if the literal actual tigers want to date me, as they should. You must realize how insane that sounds. Hearing it loud sounds pretty whack, I guess. If the tigers get hungry and start eating people, and honestly, it's shocking they haven't done that already, we won't have anyone to rip off. That's true, I guess. It's very business-minded, right? Because the tigers will be ripping off their arms and legs. I'll just delete the app and get rid of the tigers. No! And yet there, tigers here, tigers everywhere. I wonder why that didn't work. Maybe because getting rid of downloadable content on a phone is in no way destroys living flesh and blood beings in the real world. But you know what might actually work? Have Coach talk to them. He's a tiger, right? Or like tiger adjacent. Charming. Ooh, working on the charm. Although there are many areas in which I would not trust the opinion of a mere athlete. Communication with their own is one to which even I must happily defer. Yeah, what he said. You rang, my wonderful eager-eyed educatees. Yeah, someone, we have no idea who, just someone, made a fuck ton is a weird word to see written out loud. There's an abundance of tigers. Tigers here? How did you know I was looking to recruit for my all-tiger synchronized skating team? See, the problem is this is leaving like long-lasting implications that I really want to like. I want to see this all-tiger synchronized skating team. All we really wanted was the satisfaction of a job well done and 10% revenue on all memorabilia merchandising once the season kicks off. That sounds more than fair. Wow, he's like really like just snappy on the deal. Let's go tell these tigers all about the joys of synchronized skating. Some people say that forming a synchronized skating team with literal actual tigers is more work than it's worth because you're automatically doubling the amount of limbs that would need to be in sync. But I say those people are weak, and I've never tried teaching tigers how to synchronize skate. I guess that's true. Neither have I, but I think I'm more than up for the challenge. Plus, think of all the joys that come with ice skating. Bunions, freezing toes, split toenails, hip and knee problems. That sounds not fun. Not for free because you have to buy equipment and pay to spend time on the ice and all that, but you could win trophies. Did all the tigers sign up? I had no idea tigers cared so deeply for trophies. Good thing Red does, or at least enough to know that Coach is a tiger. Come to think of it, that's not really that much. But I've got the job done and now everyone's happy. You gain +2 fun and I think... Oh, the narrator, okay. Morning.
Let's do this!
Let's do this. I just want to go. Let's go to the bathroom. Spend the day skipping class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. Your hair is on fire. I feel like I'm a monster girl, but like I'm just a girl and my hair is on fire. You know? I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in bathrooms. You give +0 shits, but 2 boldness. Cool. Many people go to the bathroom to fulfill very basic biological needs. Euphemized, in fact, as going to the bathroom. Okay. But when you go, you are immediately greeted by the hullabaloo that can only come from the clamoring of many armored mer people. This goddamn school. Hear, hear. My judgment is final. The sentence is death, to be carried out immediately by my most trusted executioner. Miranda's sitting on what should, again, be euphemistically... I've never seen that word written out before. This is the great part about visual novels. Be called a porcelain throne, but which must be... and even reading out aloud, euphemistically is very odd. It's the word of the day, everybody. But which has been turned into a quite literal throne, adorned with gold and jewels and dolphin skulls. What do dolphin skulls look like? In what was the next stall before all the walls were knocked down, a bare-chested masked executioner holds up the prisoner aloft. It's a goldfish in a plastic bag that they're about to flush down the toilet. Oh, shit. I demand a trial by combat. I hate when they do that. Choose your champion. Suddenly an enormous fishman with huge rippling muscles, somehow even though he still has scales. It's all very confusing, but anyway. He appears and he wields an enormous battle axe. Agsramalkatus, the terrible, horrible, full of bloodlust, never been defeated again. All my prisoners are so predictable. I could have you fight him, Zthrop, but I'd hate to lose my best executioner. There's shark-headed Max the Axe, or Madrigal the Murderess, or Whale-dicked Wayland the Wanderer. There's only one champion worthy to fight. Agsarmalkatus, the terrible, horrible, full bloodlust, never been defeated. And that's Red, the nightmare from the surface, breather of air. Just because Agramalkatus the terrible has killed literally every single champion he has ever come up against doesn't mean no, he's going to kill you. Okay. Now you can't even piss without the threat of being ripped limb from limb by a fish. Better find a way to turn this around so you can survive and more importantly impress Miranda. He didn't say what kind. Challenge him to combat you in the popular video game. So I think, let's see, point out that you're above water so he can't breathe. Challenge him to combat. I feel like this is maybe like the inquisitive solution. I don't know if she's gonna like this. Yeah, I don't know. You bring yourself up to your full height, which is still nowhere near close as being, and approach him. If we're above water, you whisper in his ear flap, and you have gills, which you do, then how are you breathing? His eyes go giant, and they were already pretty big. He gasps for air and clutches at his throat. His gills flap frantically, but there is no water to filter through them. It would appear as your champion has been defeated, you tax-evading scum. Now prepare to meet your maker. You may be able to flush me down the toilet, says the goldfish bravely, but you'll never be able to take away the likelihood that I could live in the sewers and mutate into something far greater than I am now and return to fight Red, the nightmare from the surface, breather of air, my own self. A risk I am most certainly willing to take. After all, Red just proved herself to be my greatest, bravest, beautifulest champion ever. With that, the traitorous, tax-evading goldfish is flushed down the toilet, but who gives a fuck about that because Miranda is obviously smitten with you. And all because you remembered how air works. Air is pretty tight, I gotta say.
Let's do this!
Okay, obviously there's probably like a, more competitive and board game aspect to this. But as a visual novel, standalone, single player, playing it by myself, trying to narrate badly, it's pretty fun. Like, I don't know, I'm having a great time. I think it's just because it's funny. If you don't find this funny, then I would probably just say pass. But we also probably wouldn't get along, so I don't know how you made it to this video. As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware. What's this one for? That one's the forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers. And that one? That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all the other silverware have tuned to A minor, as is proper. That's pretty intense. What about this one? That's the dairy knife. It's for milk. Wow. Do people ever invent new silverwares? All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon. A genius of true subtlety? Genius and subtlety are your middle fucking names. I don't think I know my full name. You suggest the ultimate new silverware. The salad harp. Hands. I just my favorite silverware. How crude. I know, right? I just that's I realize how stupid that would be, and that's not how I'm going to woo Miranda, but hands as silverware is too fucking good, alright? My only more favorite or silverwares are face and mouth. Scott, I think you are misunderstanding the purpose of silverware. No, I don't think so. Scott reaches into his backpack and pulls out 2 silver hands and a silver face. He holds his hands and the face in his mouth and devours his lunch with a highly counterintuitive way. I stand corrected. You're not standing, you're sitting. Anyway, I feel like he's a lot like Guardians of the Galaxy character. I don't remember. Anyway, now I gotta put on some ointment. All that silver is really bad for my skin. Scott lets you put the ointment on him. Nice. That's not what I wanted. It's cool. We got time to make a...
Let's do this.
So I don't know what this is. Let's go to this person once.
Hey, strange.
Oh, okay. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats. Shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures. Even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. Take a look. Too poor for this. A bag of regular cocaine. Good old cocaine. In these times of weird experimental substances with horrible side effects, cocaine has become the new vanilla of drugs. Wow. Hang on, let's just read the flavor text. A sexy, fake Latin accent. Why? The hottest thing is being yourself, honey, but a Latin accent is a close second, to be honest. Okay. A fake badass tattoo. It has flames and a skull and even a knife. Okay. With this, you could murder your enemies, go to prison, make everyone your bitch, and then murder them too, and go to some kind of super prison. Street cred plus 9,000. You want this, you sick pervert? I had no idea you appreciated a good old reverse Romanian Wilkinson. I must admit, it's kinda hot you're into that kinky shit. Okay. You know, for good old blood rituals, or in case you're just a creep with unhealthy obsessions. No judgment. Don't even dare ask me how I got that. No judgment. Are you sure? Okay. A Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death. From a former prom queen. Sorry, I wasn't reading the names. Apparently there's fucking... Are you sure about this? You can always use Wikipedia to get the general idea and still be able to act as if you've read it. Crafting your art requires years of hard work, education from the great mentors, and tons of raw talent. But damn, that sounds exhausting. So let's just settle for a motivational poster with Bob Ross on it. High school social life is so hard that hiring a PA or PR agent for $6? Some impractical yet funny sunglasses. Remember when these used to be cool? Now they aren't. But they're so ridiculous that they're still fun in their own twisted way. All right, what is going to charm? Let's just buy this book because it's pink and I feel like, you know, let's just save our money. What a weirdo. Human action. Okay. Oh, that ate up my day. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Now we know. Now we know.
Let's do this.
Let's fucking do this. All right, let's go to gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. You see Miranda in her gym outfit at the far end of the gym swimming pool. Wait, the gym has a swimming pool? Why aren't you using it? Why are you always playing dodgeball? Why don't you go see your classmates in swimsuits? Anyway, as you approach Miranda, she shrieks, and her mermaid bodyguards tack you to the floor. Who are you? Are you here to kill me? I'm just a better swimmer. There's no basis for an assassination. Wait, you don't swim. You have no fins. I have fire for hair. come help me with this situation? I'm the best swimmer in school. My parents say that's just how it's supposed to be, but people sometimes get too jealous. My dad used to send such hoodlums to a farm, but now he says I'm not 11 anymore, so I have to learn to deal myself with the people who might plot my assassinations. I have no idea who's behind this. Can you help me catch those jealous people? You won't participate, and whoever comes first gets a ticket to the farm. Loads of mines. Those ones that make beeping noises with big chains. They're bound to catch someone, or at least smear the message across. No, we gotta do this. It's charity swim. Not smart. But I don't want to send anyone to a farm. I want to get them executed. Yeah. But that's exactly... Okay. Anything I did think your parents were sugarcoating the whole thing. They totally sent them to a farm, like a real farm. Then they executed them at the farm after 12 years of labor. I think you're not getting it. I'm looking for the labor/execution thing of that, not the farm thing. This exchange has been quite useless. Damn it. Days later, you receive an invitation to visit a farm for free. Damn it. No. I did bad that time. Okay, no, we'll make it up at lunch.
Let's do this.
I'm so pissed. I feel like they set me up and I fucked it up. You find Liam artfully arranging his food while Miranda diligently sorts her silverware. Neither of them is eating, obviously. Have you found it yet? I'm trying, Liam, but finding the perfect silverware for your cafeteria. Wow, has anyone said that before? Your cafeteria food pick is an art, not a science. How hard can it be? It's just silverware. Just silverware? And I suppose the food in your food pick is just food. It's a metaphor for urban consumption in a post-modern industrialized mega society. Oh my god. It's more than enough. But can we hurry it along? The lighting is perfect right now, and I don't want to lose it. You're a bit of a silverware aficionado. Maybe you can speed up the selection process while simultaneously demonstrating your knowledge. Try the picture fork. It's a fork for taking pictures of. Damn. Why didn't you suggest the picture fork? It seemed too on the nose, and a fork does not belong on one's nose. But look at this fork. It's so vintage, slightly tarnished silver and a pineapple. Oh. Yes, it was manufactured thusly by the Palace Smiths. Don't tell me that. It makes it less authentic. Just place it in the correct location for my food pick. The correct location is across the plate, as it left haphazardly while enjoying a delicious meal. So, okay. Liam's so impressed with your selection, he spends hours with you after lunch picking out filters. You miss class. Very casual about class. I think I fucked up. Like, I'm not about to seal the deal with Homegirl now. Where have I not been? Are we about to just go to class? Let's just go to class. You spend the day and listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all, the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. Plus 2 smarts. You see Miranda looking much deeper in thought than she usually is in a classroom. She's also talking aloud under her breath. And that's why you must recognize the evil of the air people. Oh my god. That's why you must recognize the evil of the air people. That's why you must recognize the evil of the air people. Have you recognized the evil of the air people? Spooky High is so useless 99.99999% of the time. The only things that are really of any interest are meeting potential suitors and preparing for prom. And now seizing this opportunity to turn everyone into school against the air people. Mrs. the Loch Ness Monster. That's funny. Said we could do our Mrs. the Loch Ness Monster. And not even a capital T, though. It's just so... everything is wrong with this. Said we could do our presentation on whatever we are most passionate about, and there's nothing which I'm more passionate about than defeating the air people. I simply cannot stand by this monster race consistently... I cannot stand by as this monster race consistently showers at night instead of in the morning. Whoa, puts more jelly than peanut butter on their sandwiches and refuses to accept Daddy as their rightful king and overlord even after his second invasion. It's so important to me that the rest of the class recognizes the horror of these feathery, guacamole-hating socialist upstarts. Wow. What's the best way to get everyone on my side? Tell everyone that air people don't tag their spoilers. Damn it! That's exactly how to get to the hearts of high schoolers. The genocide of my kingdom has committed are nothing compared to the agony of coming across an untagged spoiler. Surely my classmates will see the unchecked plot twist exposures as a sign that the air people are monsters. I mean, technically you're all monsters, aren't you? Isn't this spooky high school? Aren't you trying to go to Monster Prom? Whatever. The point is Miranda ends up giving a bomb.com presentation full of very convincing propaganda. I'm going to tell you about our absolute worst enemy, the air people. They hate all chocolate and love pineapple on their pizzas. Wow. Taking a stand here, Miranda. Like sociopaths. My father has invaded the Air Kingdom no less than 4 times, and yet they still refuse to submit to the Mer people's rule. I hate to be the one to tell you this, but it kind of sounds like your kingdom. Ooh. Remember when all those episodes of Sports of Seats were leaked? It was the air people. No, it wasn't. You were behind that. Was I? Oh no, this isn't how I thought this would turn out. You were insulted that they described Ravina, the unclawed mother of rats, as the most beautiful princess in the world when you wanted everyone to know, in fact, that you are the most beautiful princess. In all fairness, I am the most beautiful princess. But what about your childhood, when people revealed early that Professor Lafresh, who was murdered in Gavin Bell Tower and the Bell Tower of Hell? That was you, Miranda. I'll never forget you. I didn't realize you were so bad at this. What is wrong with you? I didn't realize you were actually a monster. That's so... oh, God. My entire world is, like, shattered right now. Sorry, you guys. You were shoving it in our faces that you got an advanced copy because of your dad's royalty, so you ruined every moment of the book for us. What about when you recorded the big sports game and then someone told you the score before you could watch it? That was also you. Miranda, you're the worst. No. You did that because I forgot how to bow to you in the hallway. Seriously, I think I'm on the air people side on this one. Oops. Oh, worse. Damn it. Well, let's just see what happens if I try to go with Miranda. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do this.
Let's fucking... You finally pluck up the courage and ask your loved one to go to the Monster Prom with you. What? I'm sorry to tell you this, but I think your princess is in another castle.
Disgusting.
Dang. I mean, that was just a bad play, right? You abandoned high school and spent the rest of your life designing a robot for sex purposes. Unfortunately, as soon as your robot lover got true AI, it rejected you. Damn. It's fucked up, man. Secret endings? Oh, wow, there's 300 events. See, I was talking about, like, oh, man. Most likely to make Pluto a planet again. This is a pleasant school, if only a bit over water-ish. Yeah, so there you go. There's a shit ton. Oh, we're gonna play again. We're just gonna like jam through this shit and like do another one. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendships, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Miranda started a non-profit to help countries without monarchy, because all countries have the right to be graciously ruled by the Mer Kingdom. Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician in the country. JK, he became an athlete, duh. He's still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable and good-hearted as ever. Polly's drug cooking skills proved to be useful, and she became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry. Yet, on her free time, she still cooks drugs. Her greatest inventions so far are the watermelon-flavored ecstasy and a thing called LS Dope. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Am I gonna get claimed for this? This is fucking like amazing. Like the presentation is so cool. And if there's apparently 308 possible outcomes. I'm assuming that the Jesse Cox producer, huh? Okay. I'm assuming that like the 60-minute game is just longer. So if you just want to play for longer, if you have like session time available, then just opt to pick the longer game. This is a cool song. This isn't what I would normally listen to, but whenever it comes up, in like moments where it comes up, I'm down with this kind of music. Orgy playing. Monster Prom's first cosplayer. This is like such a fun. This is so fun. Like, this is fun. I'm gonna watch it for the first time, but like I said, I think there's probably a chance that maybe you just like don't like it because you're just not into the humor or whatever. But I think if you can get down with the humor that's in this game and just like appreciate it and like have a good time, then it's cool. I think there's cool stuff to happen here. You just unlocked an erotic fan fiction about dragons. This is about to get weird. Yeah, then I'm also assuming that maybe you could like try to compete for the same lady if you roll with the same, or same person, monster friend. We'll play another short game. I just want to play this now. Sweetest years of your life. Back then, a skip. Boo. Let's play you, Blue. My name's Vicky.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's see. So it's just gonna skip us to the questionnaire, right? Which inanimate object do you think would make the best girlfriend or boyfriend, provided you went criminally insane? A dildo, duh. A human-sized pillow depicting a character created by myself. As a matter of fact, I have all of the needed paperwork. I'm only waiting for the conservative, narrow-minded laws of our country to finally step forward into waifu and husbando territory as clearly intended by God. Yeah, I was gonna go with a dildo, but I feel like this is better. So creative. Who's the creative one? Which god do you pray to each night before sleeping? Oh, I pray to all kinds of gods. I have this business where people pay me to deliver their prayers every night. I've even started to look for a Chinese factory to outsource the prayers. Praying is kind of lame. I have a group text set up with some deities. Dionysus, Bastet. I don't know who Bastet is. Loki, coolest cats in town. Praying is for fools. I took compromising pics of a god molesting a tree, and now I blackmail him for whatever I want. A lot more effective. I like outsourcing. Seems funny. So wealthy. If you were an ice cream, which flavor would you be? Success. That's conceited as fuck. I like it. Double cream de la Guerre and meringues. No chocolate. on fire. Rainbows and gummy bears. Shit. All right, I don't know who's creative. See, this is the problem.
Let's go.
I like the idea of being creative. I just don't know who is creative. So let's do outdoors. That day during recess, we started a half-an-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might destroy the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. Let's do fun. Later you see Miranda and Vera cornered by the wolf pack. We're watching like a pack of wolves. Okay. Wolf pack. How would one of you ladies like to go on a date tonight with one of the hottest dogs ever to not be literal hot dogs? I wouldn't. My brain processed that hot dog statement. This is not how I like my courtships to begin. Where are the jewels? Where are the flowers? Where are the bloody heads of my enemies? We'll show you courtship on the court when we win. On the court at sports. I like how this is like such a dum-dum. Every time I think the guys at this school can't get any dumber. Ooh, you're both shy. Don't worry. Our barks are worse than our bites. Except we're doing sports, because then we bring it. Oh, except when we're doing sports. But if neither of you have the confidence to say which one of you wants to go out with us tonight, we can just choose for you. Ooh. Like, they're relatively well-intentioned, but you should definitely step in and save one of them. Tonight, Miranda can't. I have 2 tickets to Cirque de la Merveille's underwater show. You don't want to go out with Vera. I hear her snakes have... This syphilis thing seems rude. I don't think she'll find it rude. But I'm gonna do this Miranda thing. Wealthy. Cirque de la Mer. As a little girl, I always wanted to be an aqua gymnast. Of course you did. Until I realized it required hard work and discipline, at which point I declined. I was much happier as a princess. But still, I still love watching it. How thoughtful of you to procure the tickets for me and my favorite maidservant. I'll tell you all about it. Damn. Let's go write a list of jokes we can make about this awkward loser. 2 charm, 1 creativity. Nice. Did it. Okay.
Let's go.
I don't know who to sit with. I don't know who would enjoy my creativity. I think one of these 2 would. Liam and Polly aren't alone at the table. They're flanked by 2 beefy hobgoblins in school security uniforms. What do these 2 have bodyguards? What do these 2 have bodyguards now? They aren't bodyguards, they're food guards. Principal Giant Spider found out we weren't eating during lunch, so he assigned guards to us because he thinks we have an eating disorder. That's intense. And we do have an eating disorder. It's called being dead. Oh, I guess that would... Yeah, yeah. Except it's not an eating disorder. It's an identity and a lifestyle. Death Style. Death Style is a sick band, dude. The point is that if they won't let us leave until we've eaten our food, which will be never, and I have a meeting of the Smug Superiority Club to conduct next period, I can't be late. If you could just figure out a way around these food guards for us, I'd be super grateful. Like, in a sexy way. Can't say no to that. Time to enact your fiendishly clever plan. Dump all of Polly's food onto Liam's plate. Ooh, I gotta... Dump all of Polly's food onto Liam's plate. Got it. With all of the deafness and raw sexuality of Indiana Jones, you empty Polly's food onto Liam's plate and his lap. Stop that, it's too much food. I can't even artificially arrange for a decent food pick. I seem to have eaten 100% of my food on my plate. No problem, nothing to see here. Lucky for you and Polly, the hobgoblins are complete idiots with no object permanence. They instantly believe Polly's lie. You traitors, I thought we were in this together. You thought? That was your first mistake. I stay high all the time, so I never think. So what thing is hers? Fun? You can probably ditch the cafeteria and then ditch school and then do so many drugs you end up in a ditch. So responsible. I'm not sure what stat is associated with that. Maybe library? That day you spent some time on the library's PC playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off. Fuck it. You gained 2 money. In the wake of all that, you overhear Miranda and Polly discussing a party? Oh, Polly, I'm terribly excited for your upcoming party. Oh yeah? It's gonna be sick. Hey, speaking of which, you've got the money, right? How about picking us some party favors? I'd be delighted. How many balloons should I purchase? I don't care. Just make sure you get enough nitrous oxide to fill them all. Is that something land dwellers breathe? It's pretty much all I breathe, if that's what you're asking. I don't know about that. How about cake? What kind of cake would you like? I think you're mispronouncing cocaine. No, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced cake. I like mine with pink frosting. I like mine injected into my eyeballs. Oh my god. I don't think we're really seeing eye to eye right now. Perhaps our friend Vicky can suggest a mutually agreeable use for my vast riches. You should get Polly a piñata. You don't want anyone to get hurt though, so the one really safe thing to fill it with is nice soft bags of cocaine. I know this website that lets you hire clowns, firefighters, and doctors and tuxedo guys. It's called definitely-not-strippers.com and it's 100% legit. Dude, fucking cocaine. I adore piñatas, but I also feared them since a jeweled goblet fell out of the paper mache llama at my 13th birthday party and killed the prince of Lemuria. Plus, piñatas are so hard to get since the Great Piñata Massacre. That sounds like not fun. I don't appreciate that. But cocaine is an excellent harmless alternative to jeweled goblets and so much cheaper. I'll have my man order a pile of it. Fuck yeah. Due to the global piñata shortage, you end up with a big pile of cocaine. Just cocaine. I wonder if I have to buy the cocaine. It's probably like, I wonder when I'll need the cocaine. I'm sure the cocaine will help me at some point. So maybe let's like do like a couple more things. I dare you listen to your elders and learn about it. Sometimes after all, the monster nuts is, okay, no, it's the same thing. 2 smarts. Oh, okay, do I always just get 2 smarts? I need to figure out which one gives me creativity, because I forgot. You spend the last half arguing with Liam about which celebrities are into paleo diets, and he's about to put an end to it. Okay, this is going nowhere. Let Wikipedia be our judge. Hey, Damien, lend me your phone. I need to check something. Most fabulous pixie hairstyles for this spring-summer season? Uh-oh. Ooh, Damien is checking out fabulous hairstyles? Let me see. That's so sweet. We want to see. Oops. It's clear Damien is losing his shit over this. You feel kind of responsible? The least you can do is handle some damage control by stopping Miranda and Polly from seeing his phone too. Let's turn his phone into a bird. Before anyone can check Damien's phone, you improvise a spell. Your magic skills are on point, and the phone is surrounded by a very magical, very orange cloud. Then, there's no more form, and instead, a majestic hoopoe bird emerges from Damien's hand. What? Look, Neri, a bird. Air people, attack! Oh god, it's just a bird. Not all birds are trying to assassinate you. What a great spell, Vicky, and I totally get your statement. Nowadays, we're too addicted to our phones. We should get addicted to something better than phones, like birds. If you'll excuse me, I'm leaving to turn some phones into birds. People will thank you later. Thanks, dude. Too creativity, too smart. Yay! I'm creative and smart. I feel like I should just get this cocaine.
Let's go.
And get this sorted like right now. Are you here? Dude, I will...
Hey, stranger.
Why not spend it? Hello, I would like... I'm too poor for the cocaine. Fuck. Literally, I would blink with 2 eye holes. You'd be an idiot to mistake it for a ghost costume. Wait, a vent? Dude, I want a ghost costume. No refunds. Okay. Whatever I'm gonna need that for, I've got it.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. So what's the gym? Oh, no. Maybe they should just have this overlaying on top of it. Just in general. Let's just go to the auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves decided, oh, your performance is intense. Will be remembered for generations. Okay, this is the same thing. You spot Miranda and Scott in the vicinity. It seems like the perfect opportunity to test your new blanket. You wear it as if you're a goofy ghost and approach them with a spooky boo while Miranda is explaining something to Scott. And that's why those treacherous air people are the absolute worst, and also most likely tied to the disappearance of Mars Argo. Oh, what's this? A ghost? Perhaps a foreign exchange student? What are you talking about? Oh my god. I didn't see you there. So ghostly. You guys are joking, right? This is clearly just Vicky wearing a blanket with eye holes. Jealousy is a powerful drug, Liam. Don't become addicted. Yeah, Liam. You don't see anyone saying, oh, Liam is really just Vicky wearing a blanket with eye holes. Oh, shit. That's logical. Exactly, Liam. Even despite the many times he suspected it was like that. Oh, I'm hurt. Oh, sorry, little ghost. We were ignoring you. That's true. Tell us. You have any cool ghost powers? Ultimate ghost prank. Haunt someone into despair. Basic ghost knowledge. Ghost's main power is levitating stuff. You use your ghostly hands to grab your phone and you start waving it. Look, it's making the phone levitate. You can clearly see how she's grabbing it with her hands. No, but see, the phone is moving in a very spooky way, which means it's levitating. You can literally do the same thing with your hands. No, wait, let me check. It's true, look. Oh, fuck. What's Oh, no. Oh, it hurts me. I'm hurt. Clearly, this isn't a ghost. And this is happening because... Oh, man. Oh, shit. What a generous ghost. You can learn a thing or two from this ghost, Liam. I can't recall you sharing your vampire powers with us. Oh, my God. You get +2 fun and +1 charm for being such a generous ghost. Fuck yeah. Oh, God.
Let's go.
Oh, that hurt me so much. And then you spend rehearsing for class. You are struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggy-ish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You gain +2 creativity. We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you it by that name until the end of this run. Okay, well, that's a fun thing to do by yourself. Then you realize you're feeling like going full ghost with your blanket again. You're observing your surroundings when you spot Miranda and Damien. You're about to get closer when suddenly... Greetings, beautiful high schoolers. It is I, Interdimensional Prince. The Interdimensional Prince, in fact. I'm here to rescue you from your mundane existence. Just sign these marriage papers. Not this guy again. Look. An underworld specter. This again? What again, Liam? It's clearly a kick-ass, powerful ghost. Look at its face. It's so deadpan. No expression at all. It's because it's not a face. It's a sheet with 2 holes cut in it. I love this so much. Man, I wish my face had 2 holes cut in it. That'd be fucking metal. That would be fucking metal. No, listen, it's not a face. Help us, save us from this interdimensional creep. Yeah, do something. Something ghostly. Boo. Whoa, did you see that? Real goosebumps. This fucker doesn't fuck around. My apologies, beautiful high schools. What exactly is boo? We don't have that many ghosts in my realm. It's super spooky ghost thing. You should run for your life. Yeah, interdimensional loser. It's like super legit ghost thing. This ghost is probably about to unleash its ghostly rage button. Be ready for 100 years of misery. She just said boo. Can you solve the stupidity? Liam has a point. Yet fierce Damien and wonderful Miranda show so much energy in their affirmations that I cannot help but believe them. Vocal energy is my main criteria when following my various advisors' advice. So today I shall retreat to my dimension, but fear not, my beloved high schoolers, the interdimensional prince will be back for you. And so he disappears into another annoying portal. So metal, ghost person. You made him retreat with a single boo. So brave. He retreated because of what two idiots told him. He said so in front of us just a minute ago. Liam, really? Sometimes I wish your face was a sheet with 2 holes cut in it. So that way you couldn't say annoying stuff 24/7. Don't. Whatever. Say this again, huzzah. They leave, running and screaming about how cool you are. What the fuck? With your classmates, really? Anyway. Okay, I gotta impress Polly, alright? I feel like we're making good progress in general. Like, we could probably make some shit happen if we can just make this relationship shit happen. You find Polly and Liam eating as usual, you know. Oh, not eating. You know, the food in this cafeteria really is atrocious. It's hardly even worthy of my Instagram. What? I don't even eat the food. See, this is exactly what I mean. We can do so much better than these subpar culinary abortions. You don't even eat. I mean, the two of us should have a cook-off. Did you say something? I'm not listening because I'm psyched about this cook-off. No, I've got a huge advantage though because I've cooked so many drugs. I think you've got an advantage, huh? I've been alive for centuries of culinary history. The two of them dash into the kitchen, ignoring all rules of law, school, and common decency as they commence cooking. 2 celebrity chef judges appear to critique the challenges. I think they're both equally horrible, says the cruel British judge. I think they're both equally marvelous, says the overly nice British judge. Both judges turn to you. What do you think, tiebreaker judge? Whose meal is the cat's pajamas? Polly's, because she literally just made a pair of pajamas for a cat. Damn, what's Liam's? Because I think that glass jar of fresh human blood really goes with the parsley he sprinkled on. No. What? Unbelievable. That's not even food. What isn't even food? That pile of yarn you're knitting in the frying pan. That's clearly a set of pajamas for a cat. Oh, was it supposed to be food? Sorry, I forgot what we were doing. I thought it was which one's the cat's pajamas. Then how come it won the food contest, huh? Ooh. Uh-oh. Damn. Catch y'all later. I gotta find a cat to put these pajamas on. Later, you run into Polly again, and she lets you pet her kitty, if you know what we mean. It means you pet the cat she put in pajamas. What did you think it meant? That's true. What did I think it meant? I'm not really sure what trait she likes. But I'm enjoying this, like, for once you seem you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium, but afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in a discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. You start singing and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that the people with whom you are arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain +2 creativity. You could start doing something productive. Or you could put on your blanket and get out some more good old ghost shenanigans. You're looking for someone, but you run into the person that might finally see through your ghostly deception, apart from boring Liam. Hiya! Wait, what's this? Another ghost? No, I can't believe this. Finally, someone else notices. This is clearly just Vicky wearing... I can't believe it because it's too cool to be true. I can't hear our cool new ghost friend over all your jealousy. So tell me, how did you die? You have to share so much ghost gossip, or ghost sip, as I like to call it. Good question. Time to improve a lie with another, bigger lie. I only tell how I died on the third date, boo. Ghost wink. I was offered as a sacrifice. No, I think I only tell how I died on the third date, boo. Ghost wink. I'm thinking, let's try this one. Not so charming. That's probably just a big lie. I bet you're just some idiot who decided to wear a blanket. Dang it. Then you died in a stupid way, like asphyxiating under that blanket. And then you were cursed for dying such a stupid way. Dang. You're literally a ghost. You know what ghosts are supposed to look like. I know what this sexy ghost looks like right now. Disappointed, damn. You're making my life miserable, blanket wearing moron. No. Shit. All right, let's try it anyway.
Hi.
Yes.
Let's go.
Hey, boo. Prom? Nah. Ghosts on Ghosts is like super vanilla. I have enough ghost with myself. Dang. You're clearly a very realistic ghost. Oh my god.
No way, boo.
No! I fucked up! Oh! I can't believe it. It was so funny the whole time. Prom night sucks. Why did you decide to ask anyone while wearing a blanket? Could I have taken it off? Pretended to be a ghost, yet you're the one haunted by the ghost of your failures. Boo. Wow. I didn't even think about that at all. Didn't think about it, not for 1 second. That's so funny. Let's see. And you know what? Let's see. Polly's drug cooking skills. Okay, no. Scott became an athlete. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. Same. Vera really built the Oberlin Empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also into lots of sketchy businesses. But no one really does anything about it. I mean, who in the hell would try to stop Vera Oberlin? During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. That's fucking sick! What a sick game! I'm such a big fan! Like, I mean, it's so cool. That's so much fun. Like, it's just fun and dumb. Like, but it's fine. I'm cool with that. So, Monster Prom, available in play. I'll talk about it in the show and have like links in there, whatever, so you can find it. Monster Prom. Monster Prom.